Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So finally, I got prepared to upload a new video which is going to be in English language. Actually, there was two problems. There were two problems I was dealing with. I was thinking of what kind of content I should upload, which could be relevant to Indian audience as well as USA audience, because in order to learn English language and in order to get corrections in my English language, I need Indian audience as well as native speakers, because they are natives and uh, they can make corrections in a better way, much better way. So the content which I am going to provide is the question. So I decided to upload the kind of content which could be relevant to Indian audiences as well as USA audiences. So actually there is a podcast in USA which name is Joe Rogan Experience, which is the most popular podcast in USA, in America, and this podcast has 1.06 something subscribers, crore subscribers. So I am going to listen to those podcasts on those podcasts, and whatever I will learn, even one point, even something, I will share with you guys, and I will share that knowledge in English language, so that I can connect with both audiences. So today I listened one short clip of the podcast, and that podcast got that talk was between Joe Rogan and CT Ali Fletcher. The guest name is CT Ali Fletcher. So one point that I liked the most in that podcast is actually uh, many times, most of the times, we underestimate ourselves and we think we are not like others who are successful, they are different from us. What they did we cannot do, what they are we cannot be. So this is the problem we face, and that is why we underestimate ourselves. We are underconfident. So CT Fletcher, that guest, told, when people say these things to me, so I simply tell, brother, I am you. And this is based upon one thing, that is similar among all peoples. Maybe you are physically strong person, maybe you are more talented, maybe you don't have something which somebody else has, but one thing is similar among all the people, which is time and effort. And this is the only source to earn anything in the world, to acquire anything in the world. If you use your time and your effort, if you put your time and effort in in a better way, you can acquire anything in the world. So this is what the lesson I got from that podcast, and I will give you the link of the podcast, of the whole podcast, if you want to listen to that podcast. And this guest is a gym person, is a health and fitness like YouTuber. You can search on YouTube. So by the way, so I thought to upload whatever I learned, even one thing from any podcast, I will share that learning with the audiences. And this is my first video, that is why I am speaking like a kid, like a baby which is making a lot of mistakes grammatically, and maybe there is nothing for you to learn. This is the initial day, first day, and maybe in other days, in upcoming days, I will improve and I will be able to provide like add value to your lives as I become like fluent in English, and as days passes. So this was the video of 5 minutes, and I shared what I will share in the future, and I shared one podcast link I will share in the description. And one last thing is, I highly request to my audiences, like you just correct me bluntly, don't care anything, you let me know what mistakes I made, what I can correct grammatically, and whether if grammatically correct, but if any other alternative sentence I could use, like better sentence, let me know. Okay, I would be happy, because my primary purpose of uploading videos is to improve my English language, and as well as to connect with the audiences, and just to have fun with the connecting people. Okay, so let's meet in another video. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.